can somebody please tell me why multiplayer on this game is impossible to play on? I've just left the server, which I sat through a 10-minute plus 2-lap race in the hopes of getting to race 1 after it. It goes straight into race 2 with no opportunity to join. It didn't go practice first, which again I think is an error, is an issue. You should be able to just join race 2 if you weren't in race 1. And then I joined this server. Have a look at this. So, let me do some scrolling up. People are more than happy to eject someone from the race before. We've then got 1 rejected race start, 2 rejected race start, 3 rejected race start, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I just want a race. I just want to play the game. Oh, it's so bloody frustrating. Especially when I'm on a time crunch as well, and I want to try and get like videos made. It's so frustrating. So instead of dedicating this video to being a race video, I'm just going to ride around. And if a poll goes up, I'm going to vote yes. If it races, we'll do it. If it doesn't race, I'm still just going to keep riding. And I need to understand the thought process of joining online games that are set up with races to not race. Like, feel free, hop in a server that's practice only or open quali or whatever it might be, and just do your riding around. Please don't join a server and just lay on the ground and leave your computer for an hour. And another nice feature could be an AFK feature. Kick someone if they've just been laying on the ground not playing for a minute or so. That'd be fun. Because a lot of the when people suggest to do race polls, a lot of the no options are people just not voting, where they're not even at their computer, and it's very frustrating. Because I'd love for the online racing on this game to be a lot more smooth and a lot more fluid. But to my knowledge, at least, I think Beta 18 could be fixing some of that with the whole quick races system. So if anybody's played Sim much, you know that you can just hop on Sim, do your race. After the race, server goes again, and you race again straight away. There's none of this waiting around and practicing forever. Or I think it's after race 1 on this game, you have to wait 3 minutes, then it starts race 2 straight away. But if you join during race 1, you don't get the option of going to the gate. You're stuck watching again. But I believe quick races are being fixed, and the game no longer crashes when it makes you go back to that bike section screen in between. So I'm just waiting for Beta 18 to come these days, and who knows, it might even be released before this video is made whilst I'm away, which I'm very hopeful for, because then when I get back, I'm going to have a hell of a fun time playing through everything. So today, the whole idea of the video was I wanted to rock the 1996 CR250 and just do a race, see how it goes, and hopefully win. I think that'd be nice, chill, cool video, but obviously that is not really coming to fruition at all, so we're still going to ride it around. It is one of my more favourite bikes in the game. Now, it's a lot more powerful than I expect. Usually when I ride the old school CRs, I'm either riding the 500, oh, hang on, start race, F2, like everybody else should do when that happens. Drum roll, please. We'll see in about 20 seconds if it works. I really like the old CRs, but usually I end up riding the 125, which I'm pretty sure I could run faster in real life than the 125. And again, the vote didn't go through because people don't know how to vote. Or I ride the CR500 because that thing is just an absolute weapon and will pull your hands off in every single gear that you're in. Put away in the corner in 5th gear and you'll be, oh, and you'll have arm pump. Like right here, there's this guy laying in the sand. His bike's all the way over here. He's been laying here since I joined the bloody server. I've been in the server for 20 minutes. It's ridiculous. Just please play. And I could have treated this as a good thing as well. Like, I've actually had a good amount of time to sit here and spin laps and practice before the race starts for a change, rather than hopping straight in and going. But I don't think we're even going to get to that stage. So you get a little bit of a rant video instead from me. But oh my god, I've had a very stressful last 2 days. I've been cutting it a bit too close. So, oh, hang on, another race. Good old Gucci milk. Let's press F2 and see if this one does it. So I've said now a few times, I'm going away on Sunday the 29th or 30th, whichever day it is, just after MX Nations. So, and again, the race didn't get started. I've decided to get ahead on a bunch of videos because I still try for the most part to keep that whole 1 video a day thing going on, just for consistency and to give you guys something to watch each day. Now, today is Thursday, and I have videos set up every day until Tuesday, which you might think, oh, that's a good amount of videos that you've pre-recorded ahead, well done. But I still need to do like another 6 or so to be able to have a week off and have a video for every day. Now, other people might be, that's fine, you got all the Thursday, you've got Friday, you've got some Saturday before MX Bikes and Nations. But no, that's not the case. So I go first thing Sunday morning, so I've got no time to record anything on Sunday. On Saturday, well, actually, no, let's do it in the right order. So today, obviously, I've got all day on Thursday. That's absolutely fine. I plan on banging a bunch of them out, and hopefully that all goes well. Tomorrow, Friday, at the point of recording this, the new Call of Duty multiplayer releases. And I plan on grinding that all day long with Charlie. I might stream the entire thing. I'm not too sure. Who knows? It'll probably be the longest stream I've ever done, if that is the case. Probably looking at like 8+ hours or so, which will be fun for me. Saturday is probably going to be more of the same. Playing Call of Duty by day and then playing or doing MX Bikes and Nations in the evening at night. So I think that's about 10 PM or 11 PM my time. So I think, I mean, a bunch of you guys will be able to sit by and watch it, and I'm more excited for the stream because it's going to be such intense racing, and I'm going to apologise here in advance if I was a bit quiet during it, but it should be good fun. I'm excited for it, and I've got high hopes for us this year. We should definitely be getting on the podium and challenging, and hopefully challenging for a win as well. So yeah, I've just got very busy days, and that's probably part of the reason why I'm a little bit aggravated at this whole online racing situation, because if it worked normally and I could just hop in a race straight away, I could have had the video done half an hour ago. I could have moved on to the next concepts for a video and it'd be happy days, smooth sailing, moving forwards, all good fun. But no, I am sat here riding around on Washougal by myself because the onlines aren't really catered towards races. It is more catered just to riding around aimlessly for half hour at a time. And I mean, looking up at the track map, I mean, there's another guy stopped over there. He's been stopped over there for God knows how long. And looking up at the track map, there's a few people riding around, and it seems to be there's about 6 or so people that keep voting yes for the races. But there's just so many people AFK or just sat in the pits. There's another one not playing there who go, oh, fuck Moto Boys has asked for a race. Let's press F2 on there as well. And now it's like, I'm 7 minutes deep into this recording. Do I even want to do a race on top of it now? I've been wrapping around on the Honda for so long. I feel, was that intentional? No, that wasn't intentional. He's just whiskey. He's just wild. I was going to cut back across with an arsehole and take his front end out then, but I don't think that man's lines are choices. I think he's at the mercy of where the game takes him. And I was quite excited as well because when I joined this server, well, when I was refreshing the servers at first, this server was full. We had 20 out of 20, and then it managed to drop down to 19. I hopped in. I thought, oh, it's going to be great. Get a 20-man Washougal race. Absolutely love Washougal. It's probably my favourite stock track on the game. Riding the old I don't want to say Big Red. I call the 500 Big Red on Mini Red on the 250. It'll be a good time. I could even do a challenge type video where I give a head start or something like that. But instead, you've got me doing a bit of a rant. Which, I know I ramble quite a lot in videos, but I don't think I ever rant too much in such a negative way. But there you go. There's the first time for everything. I have a negative video from me for a change. It's all good. It's all fine. And just let me know, have you guys been enjoying the content recently? I mean, I've been trying to be thinking of fresh things to do, and it's really, really nice having Charlie back at least to make some content with him. It definitely makes the whole recording process much nicer for myself, because I can hop on a track with him. We can play for about half an hour just talking absolute garbage back and forth to each other, just a normal conversation, and I can just trim it all up, put it in a video, bang, sorted. I know a lot of you guys quite enjoy watching him because you probably relate to him a lot more than me, and in terms of skill level, and you can see how he's doing. I do want to say he's progressing very, very well. Like the Supercross video we done the other day, where I just taught him one or two things, like coming out the corners, like, you know, rolling on the throttle, to be hitting the triples and the quads out the turns, and that whole whoop tactic where you really absorb that first one and it sets you up for the rest really nicely. Just little things like that is massive, massive gains, massive improvements. And I'd love to use him as like a little project of turning him into a really fast guy, but I'm not sure if he really wants to play the game to that extent. I think he's quite content in just hopping on and having a bit of fun rather than being the best guy in the game, whereas I'm far too competitive for that. I mean, if I'm not winning, I'm not enjoying myself, which sounds really sad, but yeah, even if I come second in races to, let's say, someone like Hurls, for example, who I consider to be the fastest person in the game, at the moment at least, I even get annoyed with that, which is like, some people will be very, very happy to finish in second behind him, but for me, it's not enough. I want more. I want dubs. I want the big dubskis. I feel like I might be past my prime on this game already. I've had my one Supercross season where I popped off, and then it's all going to be downhill from here. Same happened on Sim. You know, I had a couple of... Oh, where's this man going? I had a couple of fast seasons, and then after that, boom, in the bin, in the garbage. I'm barely going a straight line on Sim nowadays. It's bloody painful. It's like such a love-hate relationship with that game because it done so much for me when I was younger. Like, it filled up so much of my time. I really enjoyed playing it. Made a bunch of good friends who I met in real life after playing with them on the game. And then now I just kind of don't want to touch it anymore because it's frustrating not being able to go as fast as I used to. Very impressed with that whip, by the way. Let the invisible bike go flying past. But actually, just looking across on the left here, looking at the time and scoring, I think if we take best laps into consideration, even if this race did start, if I started normally at the same time as everyone else, I don't think it would have been the most entertaining race in the world, just based on the massive gap in lap times. I feel like it's quite hit and miss when you go online nowadays on if you're going to get some really good competition, have some nice battles, or if you're just going to stomp everybody in there because they're all new people to the game. And the server that I joined before this, which was a Farm 14 server, I was watching the race before I ended up leaving because I couldn't race. There was two people just having a really good battle out front, putting down really solid lap times. And I was like, okay, this is actually going to be a really good race when we get to do it. But again, didn't come to be, didn't come to fruition. So you got me riding around, hooking out my arse. But it's been good fun anyway. You know, I really do like this bike so much. If you don't ride it much, give it a go, because I know not many like popular races ride the 252 strokes. Oh, I've almost absolutely ended that man's career. I'm so sorry. If you do ride the 252 strokes, let me know how you feel in regards to the power output of this, because I've not ridden all of them. I don't think. I've ridden a lot of them. But I feel like that even for being a 1996 bike, it still competes really well with the modern ones. That was so strange. I'm sorry, Turbo. I don't know if that was on you or on me. And this practice session's come to an end now, so it probably will go to a race by default, which is quite funny now that the video's ending. If you've liked it, please do drop a like and just give some comments down below, some feedback. It really helps the YouTube engagement, and I'm going to do the YouTube begging thing of just asking for likes and engagement, because why not? Every little helps. And subscribe, I guess, if you're new. I don't know how many people watching these nowadays are new to the channel. I feel like that number's probably getting lower and lower with how small we are as a motocross community. But if you are new and you enjoy them, you keep finding yourself coming back to more and more videos, or see me and you're recommended, just subscribe. You know, it's one click. It doesn't take a whole lot. And that'll do it from me. I hope you've enjoyed. Hope you have a lovely rest of the day, whatever you guys are doing. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.